Welcome to Kenpo University. My name is Al Babinik and I'm your instructor. Today we're talking about never block, cock, or check as a separate motion. And if you did one of those, if you do it as a separate motion, all it's going to do is add time to your technique and give your opponent more time to hit you or do whatever they're doing to you. All right? So if I'm stepping backwards, it's delayed sword. So you never block, cock, or check is a separate motion. So when I do delayed sword, I don't know if you heard, but the block was here, and then I chambered it. And then I would get my kick and my chop in there. So that was quick. If I went block, chamber, kick, chop, that would be slow because it would block and then bring this back. That would be two separate motions. It would add time to my technique. It would delay the kick, you know, and that's not what we want to happen. So you want to make sure, I'm going to go a little bit slower. So if I was standing here and I just did my block and come back, do you see how it's hit and chamber, hit and chamber, hit and chamber? That's what you want, all right? You don't want hit, oh, I got to bring my hand back. That gives the other person some time to do it. If I was doing 5 swords, so remember 5 swords, you're hitting on the inside of the wrist on this. I see lots of problems with 5 swords when I go to seminars and stuff. But if I was going forward, I have enough read time where the guy has to take a step or two to hit me. So as I go forward, it's hit and chamber. Now I can get my chop and my palm going at the guy and finish up that compound motion. And so that's the example of the block. All right? And well, that's actually block and cock. So I never block as a separate motion, and I never cock my hand over here as a separate motion. I block and cock as one motion. All right? Never check as a separate motion. Let's do thundering hammers. We'll do thundering hammers on this one. So thundering hammers is against a right step through punch. In my school, it's in purple, in the purple ring. So the guy's throwing a right step through punch at you. You step up, you get your block. And this is a hanging hands technique, so this is down here. I shuffle in and I hit. This is going lower. You know this part. So as this arm comes up to check out his arm, you know, you have to, I don't know if you know, you got to do a little arm check there, okay? But you don't do it as a separate motion. So as I'm doing thundering hammers, it's hit, and then here, this comes up as I'm turning and getting my knee check and getting my hammer fist to the kidney in there. It's not block, move in, check, and then turn. So you don't do that as a separate motion on the check, all right? And if we took the technique one move further towards the end, as the guy's throwing the punch, you step up, you do your block, you get in here and you hit. This is coming up as you're turning down and hammering here. I don't, and this is checking out his hand so he can't hit me here. I don't go, oh, I have to recheck that and bring this up and then turn and hit him in the back of the head. It's just turn and drop. So from here, I just turn and drop on the guy as you're doing it. So you don't go 1, 2, 3, because that was check as a separate motion, chamber as a separate motion, and then hit him. It's just going to be do everything at once as you come up and drop your weight on the guy, okay? So the rule is never block, cock, or check as a separate motion. I think I covered them all. Make sure you're not doing that. It's all, you know, we're doing one of those 3 in almost every technique, so watch what you're doing.
Thank you for watching this video production from Kenpo University.